Hello, everybody, and welcome to IC Markets Market Commentary. My name is Tamar Mehr from Trade with Precision. So last Friday, we saw US unemployment rising to 4.3%. It's its highest point since 2021. Together with the sobering non-farm payroll numbers, it raised concerns that the Fed may have to rush to prevent further weakness. So this drove stocks and the US dollar lower and precious metals higher. So here I want to start with a chart of gold, and this is the weekly chart, and we can see here on the weekly chart it's a long-term and steady strong uptrend. We consolidated for a while here underneath that 34.50 level and broke sharply through it and closed higher as well. This is also an all-time high. So what I'm looking for is a bit of a pullback, release some of this very strong buying pressure, and a continuation of the move. If we'll take a look here on the monthly chart, we can see that we are quite overextended here on the monthly chart, meaning quite a distance between where price action sits right now and the moving averages. So let's take a look here on the daily chart. Now, looking on the daily charts, there's two areas that I'm looking for. So the first one is around the 3,500. If we'll have a look here on the weekly, it was the previous all-time high. But as we can see here on the daily, it was close to being tested. And the next area that I'm looking for, if we'll get a stronger pullback, is the previous area of consolidation in and around that 34.50 area. If and when the market will pull back into the 34.50 area, it will also be closer to its averages, to the buy zone, that area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages. Let's move to the chart of silver. And this is again the weekly chart, and we can see strong uptrend, moving averages 10, 20, 50, all fanning, all in the correct order for an uptrend, and very nice convergence here on the momentum indicators. A quick look at the monthly. It's a strong uptrend, but once again, very overextended. So if we'll take a look here on the daily, the area that I'm looking for a pullback, either into the 40 area, it's a nice round number, but I would prefer a pullback into the 39.50. It's this area of the previous swing higher high here. And once again, if and when the market will pull back into the area, it will also be closer to its averages on the daily. But remember, the higher time frame are very overextended. Next, let's take a look at a couple of US dollar crosses. And I want to start here with dollar Swiss. And we can see here on the weekly chart, we are in a strong downtrend. We had a pullback into the sell zone, the area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages. And now we're moving away, but we're moving away with a lot of pullbacks along the way. And if we'll take a look here on the monthly and just zoom out a bit, we can see how low we've already pushed the price here on dollar Swiss. So coming back into the daily, what I'm looking for is really small pullback in the context of the mid time frame. So the first area here, we can see the daily is in a downtrend, and we do have here a lower low. I'd like to see a small pullback into the 0.80 area and a continuation of the move, keeping in mind that the higher time frame once again are quite low and quite overextended. Lastly, I want to take a look at a chart of pound versus the US, and I like the way the monthly looks like. So we have here a higher high. We don't have a higher low. We actually made here a lower low, but I like the fact that we pushed above that 1.36. We pulled back close into the averages and started to move away. We also have the moving averages 10, 20, 50 all fanning, all in the correct order for an uptrend. And we do have nice convergence here on the momentum indicators. And the area that I'm looking for is the area of the 1.30. 36. So I'll be interested in bullish opportunities if I can see the market either compressing underneath that level on lower time frame and then I look for a break, or if I can see a decisive break above that area and then I'll be looking for a pullback to test it from above. As we can see here on the daily chart, for the last couple of days we have been going sideways. So I'd like to see for a momentum breakout opportunity, compressions of price underneath that level. If I won't get that, I'll be happy with a break and then a pullback to test this area from above. Happy trading, everyone. Bye for now.